Hey guys, I am here with Jamerson with our coverage provided by Omen by HP. This is the first time that I've seen you on a huge stage in person. I've seen you in China, I've seen you casting everywhere, but today you were on the desk this entire weekend. Tell me about that.
It was an amazing experience, lifetime opportunity, or opportunity of a lifetime. Excuse me, I'm actually paid to speak. But yeah, it was an amazing production, and just the attention to detail and care that like everyone put in. You have to understand that there are hundreds of people behind the scenes that make this happen, and so I was just taken aback by the monumental task that was set ahead of them, and they were able to actually accomplish this. It was nuts.
Tell me about some of the games that we saw today and maybe just the overall talent that you saw in the World Cup this weekend. I mean, we saw Canada go up against South Korea, and who else really caught your eye?
Well, Agilities, one of my favorite players. I watch his stream quite often. You know, I can't really play Genji, so I follow a lot of Genji mains, but Agilities from Team Canada, 17 years old. He's going to be on LA Valiant as one of their DPS players. You know, he actually stood out for his Roadhog today, and it was absolutely spectacular to see. But also from Team Korea, Mono on his Roadhog, or excuse me, on his Winston, was doing a fantastic job. He was head and shoulders above most other main tanks.
Can you tell me a little bit about the meta that was surrounding the World Championship? Because I know that there was the Mercy patch somewhere in between the before the quarterfinals, and that threw everything into a run.
Yeah, that definitely threw a huge wrench into works. Generally, before this current meta, we saw Lucio having about a 95% pick rate across the board. This is the tournament where he dipped below 20% usage, and then it was Mercy that took his place. And so that's a drastic change in how you play the game, and of course with the new reses. With that, we definitely did see, basically, it was just a swap out. Lucio for Mercy, and then you would still have like double hit scan, where it'd be Soldier 76 and Tracers, but then you also got to see a lot more of the Junkrat coming out on particular maps, and then of course, Junkertown has its own special particular meta, and I think we all donned it the pirate ship, where you have a Bastion, Orisa, and a Reinhardt. And I forget which team it was added to throw in, I want to say it was Sweden, decided to throw in a Torbjorn also, just for an extra kicker there.
See, I'm going to try that because I love playing Bastion, but I just get yelled at it because of that.
Just turn off comms.
Just turn off comms?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. But what do you think about, I know we talked a little bit about Mercy coming back into to the play, because Joe Meister on Canada's team said that he only really had 20 hours of Mercy played on Twitter, and he felt like he was being forced into it. So what do you think about this Mercy?
Yeah, the meta, the changes, the patch change kind of hit everyone and took everyone off guard. Joe Meister, unfortunately, you know, he's played Lucio for, I want to say, the better part of the last year and a half, maybe 2 years now. And so being forced onto Mercy, which is actually quite a difficult character to play, especially when you have 4 or 5 different people trying to like take you out. You are their number one responsibility. So Joe Meister unjustly, I think, you know, took a lot of flack for that. So I just want to say it's okay, Joe, I still love you.
So with the World Cup, we got to see a lot of the Overwatch League Future Players showcase.
Yeah.
What kind of an effect do you think that this World Championship had on the Overwatch League that's coming up?
Yeah, the World Cup definitely displayed that there's still a lot of talent that hasn't been picked up yet. And so when we move forward, right, when we go into Season 2 and we open up more franchises, that I hope a lot of the owners will realize, hey, there's all this other talent. Let's take a look at World Cup. There was all this great play, especially by some of the guys from Team France. I keep wanting to say Team Rogue, but Team France, right? There's still unpicked up talent there. So I'm looking forward to Season 2. It's going to be great. All those players that aren't picked up right now, they will have a spot. Please don't give up, guys.
Now I want to talk to you about your personal journey, because I think it was like 2 years ago, we were working one of the same college events. You were casting, I was, I don't know, doing something on stage. But tell me, what has this journey been like for you, from small stage to China and now at BlizzCon?
Yeah, literally 2 years ago, I answered an open casting call for Counter-Strike at the esports arena. And then that eventually led into like small little paid gigs here and there. And I believe it was like CSL or something we did together.
I think it was the collegiate.
Yeah, the Collegiate Coliseum. Yeah, there we go. And I was doing Counter-Strike there, and all of a sudden, I don't know. I was playing a lot of Overwatch at the time. I didn't think it was going to become nothing like this within the time span, honestly. But yeah, it was about just putting in the grind, right? Doing early Korean scene, doing the collegiate scene, and eventually people notice. And it was honestly also, through the support and help of all my friends, everyone at Blizzard, everyone at Esports Arena, and of course everyone just within the community that got me here. So it's been an amazing journey.
Is there anything that you would like to say to your new fans, followers, and where can we find you in the future?
Yeah, so of course you can find me on social media at JetSetJamerson across the board. That's Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, along with Twitch. But you don't have to really follow my Twitch. I'm barely streaming anyhow. In the future, I'm hoping to continue to work with Blizzard. I love their Contender series. I love the TESPA Collegiate series. And hopefully maybe I'll be able to move into the Korean scene.
You want to move to Korea?
I'm Korean. Come on. Of course. I love my kimchi. I love my kalbi, everything. I want to go home and have like some budae-jjigae or something. I'm starving.
Now with all the talk of food, you've made me starving. So we'll go ahead and end it right here. Thank you so much for talking with me, and I wish you the best of luck on your endeavors to maybe get to Korea. And thank you everyone for watching. You could check out more of our coverage here on the YouTube channel. Thanks to Omen for supporting our content. They are a new partner of the Overwatch League, and you can follow them on Twitter at Omen by HP.